Hey friends, the kids are down, the monitor's on, and tonight we are drinking the White Lodge from Holy Mountain Brewery in Seattle, Washington. It's beer after bedtime. Let's get to it. Hey friends, tonight we are drinking the White Lodge, which is a Belgian style wit ale from Holy Mountain Brewery in Seattle, Washington. And it's going to be another early night because it's been a heck of a week. So let's get straight to it. Now this is a Belgian style wit ale, which should be very light, very easily drinkable. The similar types that you might find in national brands are Shock Top or Blue Moon, are both very common national brands that have the same style to it, at least in America. Nice. And as you'll see here, it is a very light ale. This is typically brewed with wheat, which gives it a much lighter bodied flavor. And check that out. I can almost see you through there today. Very nice. A good amount of head. Just a little bit up there. And right away I can get like the Belgian style or the white ale style coriander spice right off the top. Pretty common for that style. Here it says, from Holy Mountain Brewery, we were inspired to brew the White Lodge out of our love for well-made, easy drinking, and refreshing Belgian-style wheat beers, and even more so from a collective shared love of Twin Peaks. Interesting. This is probably going to get into some Twin Peaks stuff that I know very little about. I made it about 2 episodes into Twin Peaks before I was like, I don't have the brain power for this right now. Never really got back to it. I think the closest I actually got with Twin Peaks was the Psych episode called Twin Spires, where they go to the Cinnamon Festival. And I think they used a lot of the same actors and a lot of references that I just didn't get. That's fine. They also have some crazy looking merch that goes with it, which I don't get. But you know what I do get? Beer. Cheers. Very light. Interesting. There's a little tang of that American style lager almost. It's sweeter on the finish. And you can still, the coriander, the spiciness is more of a scent than a flavor. Not bad. There's a little bit of fruit there. You'll find a lot of places that'll serve you like a Blue Moon or a Shock Top heavily feature like oranges as part of the fruit that go with it. I never really needed the oranges. I mean, they serve it to you and crush it up and it would make the beer last just that much longer. But as far as for myself, I never really needed it. It is a very light beer. This is the sort of thing I would have on a summer day. Belgian Wits are my summer beer. I love Belgian beers in general. I got some big plans to start putting together a couple of beer style episodes where you're just talking about this is what a Belgian beer is like, this is what a saison is like, this is what a lager is like. And I'm really looking forward to trying some Belgians from true Belgium. Not that there's anything wrong with the Seattle Belgian beer. Pretty nice, very light. All right, I'll drink on this for a while and get right back to you. All right, friends. Today I want to talk to you about not the pandemic specifically, but how to keep your kids entertained when there's nowhere to go and nowhere to take them and no one to leave them with. This is something that, at least in my family, we've been struggling with for the last year and a half or so, because we're at home all the time and we want to be safe and we don't need to necessarily go out. You know, when there's 2 of us, so when we need groceries, we just send one and the other stays home with the kids. Problem is that it's a small house. I got 2 kids. I've got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they get a little squirrely. You know, we've got a backyard, and we do get out and do some hikes and stuff like that, which is good. But my wife and I have come up with a couple of ideas I wanted to share with you that help keep them a little bit sane at home and try and keep it new and different. My favorite, and this is one that I'm sure my wife read somewhere, but as far as I'm concerned, she's a genius for coming up with it on her own, is a toy rotation thing. This may not even be just a pandemic thing. The toy rotation thing is, because we have our daughter in preschool, we usually get like a weekly theme. And between gifts and goodwill and all the other stuff that we've got enough toys usually to fill a specific theme, like ocean or on the farm or, you know, forest friends, stuff like that. And what we do is, along the back of our couch, we have a table that has their weekly playthings on a Sunday night or something like that. When we've got a little bit of time each week, we go and stock that table with a specific theme of toys. So, you know, under the sea, we've got, you know, a little dolphin puppet. We've got, I don't know, we got all sorts of stuff. Little match games, little puzzles and things that fit that particular theme. And we'll put that out for the week. So Monday, when they wake up, they come out and go, oh, hey, look at all these cool toys. And it's not like they're new toys or anything like that. It's stuff that they're familiar with, but maybe they haven't seen in a month or two because of the rotation. So we rotate those through. It keeps the toys fresh for the kids, and it sort of supports the scholastic efforts that we're doing through preschool. Even without preschool, though, it's nice to be able to, hey, let's talk about farm animals. What's your favorite farm animal? Which animal goes buck, buck, buck? And then the next week, different theme. Ocean, at the beach, something along those lines that just lets you keep the toys fresh, because you get, you know, a new toy and it's great and you play with it all the time, and after a while it sort of loses its luster. And then, you know, after you've packed it away and brought it back out, it becomes fresh again for them. We get to use those items more and they get more enjoyment out of them. The second big thing that we do is decorate. For my son's birthday, we got about 30 balloons. We got a ton of balloons. 30 doesn't seem like much, but it is. It's a ton. Blew them all up with air, not helium. Got a laundry sack, one of those collapsible laundry hampers, and just filled that thing full of it. Balloons everywhere. It was a bit madness, and we've lost a lot of those balloons to roughhousing and such, but they get a kick out of them, you know. And that's another one that we don't necessarily rotate that through. And that's one that costs next to nothing. The balloons are everywhere. We keep enough of them corralled that they fit in like a small collapsible laundry hamper. And yeah, the kids get they get a good time out of it. So that's just a couple of things. I think the third thing I'll just throw out there real quick is we decorate. We had Easter. We put up decorations. We got streamers. We sort of rotate the colors of streamers through. You know, we did St. Patrick's Day. We dressed up for that. We did a bunch of green things throughout the house. Anything you can do that sort of shifts or changes the space that they live in can help keep it fresh and help them, and you at least, keep a little bit of sanity in your life, so it's not just the same four walls day in, day out. Anyway, I hope that helps. It's worked for us. This is good. I like this. It's not fruity, but it definitely has the sort of tang to it that makes it very easily drinkable. Like this is a hot summer night beer for sure, sitting out on the porch. Absolutely. Bing! We're looking at 4.8% alcohol by volume. Very few, if any, IBUs, just based on what I'm tasting, but again, you've already seen them up there. And yeah, this is a pretty decent Belgian Wit. Would I buy it again? Probably, yeah. If I was going through a bottle shop and saw this again, I would grab it. Will I finish it? Yes, absolutely. There's a little bit in here that I'm going to leave for the missus, or for her to enjoy. And here goes the rest of this. Anyway. All right, friends, until next time, finish your beer, get some sleep. Cheers. friends, thanks for watching that video. Please consider subscribing up here, check out an interesting video from me here, or watch all of my videos right here. Bye.